Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the derivation of equations of motion. By calculus. Okay. We know that the instantaneous velocity can be written as ds by dt. Acceleration can be written as dv by dt. We are going to use these two identities for the derivation. So for first equation, as we know that acceleration is equals to dv by dt. Let us consider an object start its motion with point A with a certain velocity u, that will be initial velocity. After some time t, its velocity will become v and the whole motion is covered under a constant acceleration a. The final point will be b. So at point A the time will be 0 and at point B the time will be t. So we can also write it dv is equals to a dt. This is a type of differential equation. If we have to find the equation by this differential equation, we have to differentiate the both sides. Then we have to integrate both sides. Then apply integration. When time is 0, then lower limit is 0. The velocity is u. Then we put lower limit for velocity is u. When time is t, then upper limit will be t. The velocity will become v, then we can put it v. And we know that integration dx is equals to x. Here a is constant because the whole motion is considered under a constant acceleration. So a is constant, we can put away the acceleration from integration, then this will become 0 to dt. And this will u to v dv. So if there is integration dx, that will be x. So here is integration dv, so it will become v. And there are limits. Lower limit is u, upper limit is v. On left side again integration dt will become t. Putting the limit, lower limit is 0, upper limit is t. Simply by solving, if here certain limit x to x1, lower limit x1 or upper limit x2, then we can say that integration dx is equals to x with limit x1 and x2. So for applying the limit, first we have to apply upper limit. Then we put x2 on place of x, then put a minus sign. Then we have to place x1 in place of x. Then this will be the solution of this particular differentiation. So that here lower limit is u, upper limit is v. Then we have to put upper limit in place of v, that is v. Then v minus lower limit in place of v, that is u. Again on left side, lower limit is, upper limit is t minus lower limit is 0. On simplifying, v minus u is equals to 80, or v is equals to u plus 80. This is the first equation of motion. Now for second equation, we know that v is equals to ds by dt, or we can say that ds is equals to v dt. Equation 1 we have v is equals to u plus 80. So from equation 1 we can place v as u plus at, then we can say that this will become u plus at dt, or on simplifying we can say that this will become u dt plus a t dt, here ds. Then we can say that ds is equals to u dt plus at dt. This is another type of differential equation, and we have to find the equation, then we have to integrate this equation. So applying integration, then this is a additional function f1 plus function f2, then on applying the integration both will be integrated separately. Applying the limit, when the time is 0, here time 0, here time 0, then displacement will also be 0 at the point A, then we can say that this will 0. When the time is t, then the object will cover a displacement by s, then the time will t, the object will cover a displacement s. Now integrate this, integration ds will be equals to s 0 to s. Here u is constant, as when the time is 0, the object will start its motion with certain velocity, that is 10 km per second, 10 meter per second, 10 centimeter per second. That will be a constant number of magnitude, that will constant. Then we can say that u is constant, then u is away from the integration, then this will become 0 to t dt. Here a is the acceleration, that is also constant, u is also constant, then this will also be away from the integration, then this will be integration 0 to t dt. Now integration x dx is written as x is to power 2 by 2. We have the formula x is to power n dx, integration x is to power n dx will be equals to x is to power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. If we have certain limit x1 and x2, then we can say that this will be x1 and x2. So here the power of t is 1, then t plus 1, t1 plus 1, that is t square, divided by 1 plus 1, that is 2. On simplifying, we can say that here on applying limit, upper limit is s, lower limit is 0, this will be s minus 0, here u is 0, integration dt, that means t 0 to t plus a is constant away from the integration, and this is t to power 1 dt, that will be equals to power plus 1 divided by power plus 1, 0 to t. On simplifying, this will become s, and this will become u t minus 0 plus a. On simplifying, this will become t square by 2 and limit 0 to t. Then this will become u t, and u multiplied with 0, that is 0. Then a t square by 2 plus 0. Upper limit is t, then t, upper limit, lower limit is 0, then minus 0 to t square, that is 0 square, this will be 0. Then this equation will become s is equals to ut plus half is here and a t square, and when a multiplied by 0, that will be 0. Then this will be the second equation of motion by calculus method. Now for third equation of motion. we know that V is equals to ds by dt, or we can say that A is equals to dV by dt. If we multiply and divide by ds in the equation, ds should multiply and ds divided, then the whole equation will remain same. What we have done? We have to multiply by ds and divide by ds. Then this whole equation will have no effect of this operation. But we can say that integration ds by dt is equal to v is equals to ds by dt. Then we can say that ds by dt is equal to v. So we can also write as ds by dt, and here dv by ds. Then this will become v multiplied by dv by ds. Here is a, or we can say that v dv is equals to a ds. This is a type of differential equation. If we have to find the original equation, then we have to integrate it. Then apply integration. When the initial velocity is u, the displacement is s equals to 0. Then what? At initial point, the velocity is u and displacement is 0. The velocity is u and displacement is 0. At final point, velocity is v and displacement is s. Then at final point, velocity is v and displacement is s. Now we have to integrate. Then this is also x is to power n dx. Integration x is to power n dx will be equal to what? X n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. If this will with certain limit, then this will equal to limit x1 x2, then we have to put limit x1 and x2. Here limit u and v, then we have to put v and u. This will become v square by 2 integration limit what? U to v is equal to a is constant out of the integration. Integration ds will equal to s limit 0 to s 0 to s. Applying upper limit, we have to place v in place of v. This will become v square by 2 minus lower limit. Put u in place of v. This will be equals to u square by 2, which is equals to a s minus 0. Or we can also write v square minus u square is equals to divided by 2 is equals to as. Or on simplifying, this can be written as v square is equals to u square plus 2as. This will be the third equation of motion.